What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Broke Petrol Head. I am at Oswald's Tree yet again for another, and this is actually a more bumper car meet. And today we have at very least, 3 V8s. One from America, one from England, and the other one, actually I think we've got 4. I think we've got 4 V8s and one from Australia. And we also have a V10. I thought we had an Audi R8, but we don't. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and do a walk around and I'll show you these cars. Right, see you in a bit. So guys, as I said in the intro, today I'm back at Llynclys again. I don't even know what number meet this is. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm here pretty much every week, but it's awesome. I love it. I love coming here, and I hope you guys enjoy me out here making videos for you guys. Which, incidentally, if you are new here, or if you haven't already, you're one of the 90% of people who haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, because it really does help out the channel, and it helps push the channel to more people. Also, I'm trying to hit a milestone of 4,000 hours of watch content, so every minute that you watch makes a big difference. So yeah, please go ahead, subscribe, and watch previous and obviously all content. You know, hit the bell notification, it lets you know when I upload. Anyway, so we have a couple of, at least I think 4 V8s. We have F-Type V8, we have a Vauxhall Monaro V8, we have a AC Cobra V8, and also we have a Morgan V8, which are absolutely stunning. We also have a couple, or duo, of Cozzies, so we're going to have a little walk around as we usually do, and yeah, see what is what. Today's actually busier than it was last week. It's now summer holidays, and this is the second week of summer holidays, depending on, some schools finish a little bit later, a little bit earlier, so yeah, we're around a 2-week mark in, give or take. So some people will be coming off holiday and some people will be going on holidays, so yeah, let's go around and have a look at some of these cars before they go, because I have a habit of waiting too late, and then by the time I get to the cars that I want to see, that they're gone. So let's go ahead and have a look at these cars right in a bit. So first V8 of the day is this gorgeous Jaguar F-Type. Now this is the same Jaguar that was on my drive-through video, which was out yesterday, but by the time this goes up, it's probably a couple of weeks, could even be a month ago. Right, and it's an absolute beauty. It sounds absolutely delicious when it's on startup, and definitely at full chat. And you know, I have said on many occasions, I do love a good V8. I do love a Jaguar V8 because they sound absolutely amazing. And this blue, I don't know what the name of the blue is, but with the black accents, looks amazing. And I always think that all the black on this is carbon, but it's actually not. And I don't know if this lower bit here is active, because it's got some splits in it. So is that just like a 3-piece, or is it active aero? I don't know. Brakes huge, wheels gorgeous. I mean, that interior is absolutely to die for. And speaking of which, there's another car from the drive out. If you haven't seen that yet, please do go ahead and watch it. I will leave a card in the screen now. But yeah, look at that, those exhausts are just gorgeous. Man, these cars are gorgeous, and it makes it even worse that Jaguar no longer want to make cars that look like this or sound like that. Ay caramba. So as I'm heading over to that V8 there is a DeLorean. Now if you know, you know. If you don't know, just look up Back to the Future. So this is the second V8 of the day, and this has, I believe, the 4-litre Rover V8. I think there was a choice between the 3.5 litre Rover V8 or the 4 litre Rover V8. Anyway, this one just sounds gorgeous. I've said it on videos before. I absolutely adore this car and I think it's amazing, and I love the sound of the V8 in it. I know for a fact I couldn't fit in it because I'm far too chunky for that, but I just like it. And the owner's a nice guy, so it's a beautiful car. It is just absolutely stunning. Now, if I was to choose between that and the F-Type, which is over there, oh, that would be a choice that I really don't want to make. Oh, and just by chance, there's the other V8. So we've gone England, US. So there is the next V8. It is an AC Cobra, Ford AC Cobra. What a stunner. And it says AC original, so we're gonna say this is an original. It's actually a lot narrower than I've seen a couple, so I don't know if that really is an original or not. When I did Cars by the Pond a couple of months ago now, have a look at my recent one. They had 2 AC Cobras there, and I thought one was fake and one was real, and I didn't know which one was which, but I had a suspicion. But that says original on there, so we're going to go with this as an original one.
My dream car is even cooler than.
I mean, look at that interior. I mean, that switchgear right there, that's definitely Ford. So it looks like I may have lied when I said we have 4 V8s. I forgot there was another Jag. There is a XK, and I do love an XK, especially, I mean, just look how classic that looks. I know in the day people said they look like Aston Martin, the DB9 of the day, but I mean, they've aged absolutely stunningly well, and maybe one day I'll get to drive one, hopefully. I mean, the interior kind of is in keeping with Jaguars of that era, and even like slightly later Jaguars. So on now to the 4th V8 of the day, which is from Australia. And here it is, a Vauxhall Monaro, or in Australia I think it's called Holden. These cars were very, very rare, and I've been coming here and actually I've seen more of these here than I have when I was, well, any time before. These are absolutely awesome. These are 5.7, well, I don't know this particular one, but I know they can get me in a 5.7 litre V8, naturally aspirated and supercharged, so, but they are just such a cool car. To me, they look like a shark, if you know what I mean. If you close your eyes, squint really, well, if you squint really, really well and turn around, they look like a shark. I think that was supposed to be like they were based on a great white or something like that. Again, I might just be talking out my anus, but they're such cool cars and they're very, very rare. Just don't see very much of them on the roads, although, like I said, been here and I'm seeing more than a few in the last few weeks, but yeah. Last week there were 2 of them. There was this one, another black one, and actually it was 3 of them. This one, another one, and another black one, and a red one. So when I say that I've been seeing them quite a lot here, I actually mean it. So here is something that I don't know if I've had on the channel before, but it is such a cool car. Now this, you may think is a Lotus Elise Series 2. Well, actually it's not. It's a Vauxhall. They did a collaboration, Vauxhall and Lotus, and this is a Vauxhall VX220 Turbo. And basically, to all intensive purposes, it is a Lotus Elise, just obviously Vauxhallized. But there's nowhere on this car, apparently, I'm sure I heard it on Top Gear, that there's nowhere on this car where it says actual Vauxhall. I mean, other than the VX220 badge, there's not really a badge. I put obviously the Griffin on the front, that lets you know it's a Vauxhall. And on the wheels, but actually other than that, there's really not much to it. It says VX220 right there in the passenger side dashboard area. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. So yeah, absolutely tiny. I don't even think it weighs, well, it doesn't weigh 1,200 kilos, I believe. Really, really tiny. And then next up, I said there was a duo of causes. So you've got white one and burgundy one. And they just are so cool. Now, I've said in a previous video that these were one of my favorite cars on one of the Need for Speed games. I think it was Need for Speed Underground 2. They were kind of like my second or third car, top speed on the game of 130 miles an hour, probably similar to real life, but yeah. A friend of mine had the normal version of one of these and the GTI model, and pretty much had the same kind of body kit on it, but without the whale fin. And also, a few weeks back, we had a Sierra here. In fact, we had two. One had a whale fin and one didn't. Now, what do you prefer? Ladies and gentlemen, please let me know. Do you prefer the whale fin? That's what they called it, because the Sierra Sapphire came with that as well. Because obviously these are rally-bred cars. They were homologated from the, I don't know what group it was, but they're homologated version of rally cars. 2-litre turbocharged engine, 4-wheel drive, all that good stuff. Now here is another car from, actually this car is actually from before my era. Let's let the Rover 75 roll through. Nice and sedately. I got one name for you, Ali G. And if you don't know about Ali G, Sacha Baron Cohen back in the late 90s, early 2000s, one of his early characters. Renault 5 GT Turbo, what a legend. 1.6 litre turbocharged engine. I'm not sure how much power they put out. I'm not sure it was that much. I think it was probably about 130 brake horsepower, give or take. And now they've brought it back. If you didn't know, they've brought it back as an electric city car, which I'm not upset about, because these are cool cars, and because they're so small and so light, the fact that they brought them back as a electric city car makes sense for people who are just around the city. If I had a job where I was around the city all the time, the electric version of this is what I'd look at, because I think it's absolutely cool, and they've done some amazing things with the where they've made it look, and the nods back to the past. And this one is actually an analog dashboard. I've seen these with a digital dash. I don't know if that's a difference in year, but yeah, these are amazing things. And I think this is the second one I've seen in probably 15 years before coming here. So earlier on in my live today, which is Thursday, which again I've said I don't know exactly when this is going up. I've got quite a few videos to get through and upload, so it'll probably be a few weeks. Today is the 31st of August, so you can go back and have a look. I was talking about the design of this and how I think that this generation of M4 looks so much better than the next generation, because the kidney grills don't take up the entire front of the face. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again, that I think the new version, there's a new M3 over there, which is obviously the 4-door version of the M4. It's got a face that a mother could love. And I don't know how that somebody else hasn't come across and actually done a nicer looking bumper and made it look a hell of a lot more aesthetically pleasing. And I said it also earlier, I like these, I like the way they look, I just don't like the sound of the engine. If they could do something with the engine and make it not sound like a Hoover, that would be amazing. And then just to carry on my rant, there's an M2 over there, and again, I said in my live, it looks like someone with an Etch-a-Sketch, or someone who just went to an AI bot and went, right, make me another car, and that's what it looks like. and I'm just not a fan of it. I just don't think it looks like that. Looks aggressive, sporty and menacing, but still gracious, whereas to me that just looks ostentatious. If I had them, like I said, I don't know how much they cost, what, 45, 50 grand, maybe a little bit more. If I had the money and could buy that or that, I would most probably choose that right there. Well, there's going to be a 1.2 under there, is there?
No. It won't be what you think.
Amateur game, to get that running with the Ford front.
Turn it round. It's all stop S2000, it's all on the box. Under the...
There goes the Scooby. Now waiting for the H2. Unfortunately, you couldn't give it all the beans because there was a couple of camper vans and stuff in front. But, oh, just missed him. He just opened it up a bit, but I stopped recording. There he goes. Don't know if you can hear that just in the far distance. Yep, M2 noises. What do you prefer, M2 noise or EP3 noises? Because you know you're going to hear ba 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 ba. Because we all love an EP3 noise. That's one Defender, smoking its way out. EP3. Ooh, first generation S4. See, told you, V8. It's a nice sounding V8, that. I thought that was the Morgan V8 that rolled into life, but actually it was the Cobra V8. That's a loud exhaust. And I think he let off because he went squirrely there. I can't confirm or deny that because I didn't see it, but that's what it sounded like to me. I didn't hear any tyre squeal, but my ears tell me that he went a little bit squirrely. Right guys, so I'm going to leave the video there. It has been, actually it's been a decent day to be fair. It is pretty much empty now, whereas earlier on pretty much all of this was, it was about 75% full, I would say. So yeah, again, another Scooby-Doo. And I don't know what that is. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, if you've enjoyed the video, please do subscribe and all that good stuff, because I am, there we go. Please do subscribe because I really do enjoy making this, and every time you interact, subscribe and all that stuff, it lets me know that you're liking what I'm doing and it gives me the impetus to do it more. So yeah, also I'm trying to hit 4,000 hours of watch content and I need your help. I am currently at about 1,000 hours, so I need 3,000 hours. So if you would please go ahead and watch my previous content, that would be absolutely amazing. It would help me out immeasurably. And also, if you do want to do that, check out this video right here. YouTube has selected it just for you. PD engine. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.